Hello and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tara Salam.
We get started with the CAF elections, and after 29 years, finally, Africa got a new president.
New sheriff in town, Cecilia. I mean, by extension, there's a new world order. Gianni Infantino as president of FIFA, Alexander Shepard as the president of UEFA. Now we have Ahmad as the CAF president. I mean, all these guys have one thing in common. No one really saw it coming, and they're wearing. I mean, the chances wasn't that
very slim. You were not popular candidates.
They were not popular candidates. That's the right word. So, new sheriff in town. Congratulations to Ahmad of Madagascar.
And also on the program, Amaju Pinnick, the president of Nigerian Football Federation, is the third Nigerian to get to CAF, and he was able to floor Macharafu of Benin Republic by as much as how many votes?
Oh, very convincing. Convincing win for the NFF president as well as Nigeria as a country. It was 32-17 at the end of the day. That's how to win an election. Okay, let's move on now from the elections that went down yesterday in Ethiopia. Let's talk about basketball. Cecilia is 34 and counting for Russell Westbrook. It's done it again. It's called he recorded his 34th triple-double of the season to help the Oklahoma City Thunder defeat the Toronto Raptors, and now needs 7 to equal Oscar Robertson's NBA record of 41 set in the 1962 season. I mean, Cecilia, this is just amazing. I mean, the last time we talked about Russell Westbrook, he needed 8.
Yes.
Now it's reduced it to 7. And it's looking like it's very achievable. I mean, there's still about 13 games to play in the season, so I wouldn't be totally surprised if he equals our record. It's just incredible stuff, remarkable. If you want to think about the fact that the last person that did it, Oscar Robertson, that was way back in 1961-62 season, and obviously both of us, we were not around to see that, but we're seeing it now. Incredible.
But I think this is actually the opportunity for him to get that record. Yeah. If he doesn't do that this season, I don't think it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he's put everything in line, and the pressure right now is on. When he started, he wasn't looking at that. It was just like having fun, getting his triple-double and all the playing basketball. But right now, with the records, I mean, it's like in sight now. You can say it. You know that after 7 games, you're able to consistently get your triple-doubles in the next 7 games. Record have been broken, and who knows, might even set another one that everybody will be fighting to actually get through.
Incredible
after
stuff.
So many years.
Let's leave Russell
from the NBA now.
Yeah, let's leave Russell aside for now. Let's talk about the NBA. 6 games that went down last night, early this morning, Nigerian time. We are the Cleveland Cavaliers defeat the Utah Jazz by 91 to. They actually lost that game against. So LeBron James scoring 33 points, including 17 in the fourth quarter. And the Cleveland Cavaliers defeated the Utah Jazz by 91 to 83.
Yeah,
91 to 83. That's the scoreline there. And Cecilia, this guy made his comeback. Kevin Love returned from injury earlier than expected. He finished with 10 points and 9 rebounds in 20 minutes of play. That's where we saw the Brooklyn Nets defeated the New York Knicks again by 121 to 110. That was at the Madison Square Garden. Brook Lopez scoring 24 points in that particular victory for the Nets. The Grizzlies, they're playing well as well.
Marc Gasol.
Memphis Grizzlies, Marc Gasol had 18 points as part of his triple-double to help the Memphis Grizzlies defeat the Atlanta Hawks 103-91.
The first straight win of this so far.
Yeah, so I mean they're on the hop definitely, and we'll see. It looks like they'll make the playoffs as well too. And we also saw the matchup between the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Clippers. Will Barton scored a career high 35 points. Nikola Gogic recorded his 5th triple-double of the season to lead the Denver Nuggets past the LA Clippers 129 and 114. And last but not the least, the Golden State Warriors defeated the Orlando Magic by 122 to 92. Very easy win there. Klay Thompson scoring 21 of his 29 points in the first quarter. Remarkable stuff. Steph Curry as well. Yeah. I mean, the Warriors, that particular victory, I think is about their you know, a ninth time of beating a particular team with a 30-point margin. Yeah, so that's what the Golden State Warriors have been about this season. So we'll see how it turns out. The season is almost over. The playoffs is just around the corner. I will see if the Golden State Warriors, you know, can actually reclaim their NBA title with the loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers last season. Okay, let's move on with the show now. Talk about the BNP Paribas Open going on at Indian Wells. And Cecilia, we have a first semi-finalist. Actually, we have two semi-finalists now. Yeah.
Stan Wawrinka.
Stan Wawrinka was the latest.
And Pablo Carreno is also in the semi-finals.
Exactly. I mean, no one.
Surprise candidate.
Yeah,
right?
So definitely surprises us.
But because he's on the other side, that's the reason.
Okay,
it's not with the likes of Nick Kyrgios, Djokovic, Nadal, and Roger Federer. So he's on the other side of the draw, and the big fish we actually had there happens to Stan Wawrinka and Andy Murray.
Yeah, we got knocked out pretty early.
Stan Wawrinka, of course, is favorite in that one. Stan Wawrinka was able to beat Dominic Thiem. I'll find the
result. It was a straight 3 sets.
6-4, 4-6, 7-6. That was how it ended. But this one, you're watching Buster advances to the semi-final after he was able to beat
Pablo Cuevas 6-1, 3-6, 7-6. That's how that one ended. So it's going to be Buster versus
Pablo.
Yeah, well, so it's going to be Buster versus Stan Wawrinka in the semifinals of the Indian Wells Masters. And based on reputation, you want to go with Stan. But we know, I mean, we've seen a lot of upsets already this year, so you don't want to totally rule out the chances of Buster Carreno actually, you know, beating Stan. But obviously, the smart money has to be on Stan.
Yeah, that's the way it is. But for Stan to be taken to 3 sets in that game, it shows that he struggled a little bit against Dominic Thiem. So.